Hello, beautiful people. Welcome back to my channel. Today, I'm going to try to take my time and just go through what's on my mind and what God has been telling me. So, throughout this month of March, God has been telling me to pay attention. And one of the things that has stuck out to me is He's been saying, pay attention to who's pouring into you during this season. And of course, those of you who have been watching, you know that, some of the stuff that's been going on as far as me being removed from um, everything. Yeah, everything. And it's been hard. It's been really tough. And God has just been really on me about paying attention to those who have been there and not been there, pretty much. And He told me that I would lose some people. He told me to be prepared to lose some people during this season. And so, yeah, I was like, oh, okay. I don't know if I'm ready for that, but I also don't want anyone in my circle. When he said, and let me go back, when he said lose some people, I didn't think, okay, lose some people as far as them passing away or anything like that. I think he meant lose some people as far as a relationship, losing them as not being friends with them anymore, not having that connection with them anymore, whatever the case may be. I think that's what he means. And yeah, I said, well, if, sorry, trying to get over something that's going on in my body. I was like, okay, Terica, if they can't be there for you during this time, during a rough time, a very rough time, then why would I want them around me in my circle when I get to the other end of what's going on right now, right? Um, it's very important to pay attention to what God has told me to pay attention to. He hasn't been telling me that for just for the sake of speaking and saying stuff, right? So I have. I've been paying attention. I've had plenty of time to pay attention. I have nothing but time on my hands right now, honestly. Nothing but time. And I think that's how God wants it during this time for me to open me up to see what's what and who is for me, who's against me, who was there when I'm not going to say at the top, but when I was doing my thing and living my life the way I was living it. Um, yeah. it's it's been interesting. It's been very interesting, and it's something that I needed to experience in my life, and it's something that's going to help me more and more as I go through this journey. And yeah, I just thank God for who He is. He hasn't changed. He hasn't changed His mind about me. He hasn't changed how He speaks to me, how He cares for me, how He protects me, how He blesses me. He hasn't changed whatsoever. I know I have changed for good, and some things not so good because I've been antsy and, irritated and frustrated and aggravated, all the things, right? It just hasn't been smooth sailing. Where at the end of the day, I'm human, so that's just going to happen. But yeah, I say all that to say to you, um, what God has been telling me as far as paying attention. I want to encourage you to do the same thing. If you're going through a wilderness season, a rough season, a season of isolation, which, during your season of isolation, God may not want, you to say too much, but still, during the season of isolation, people still can reach out and, see how you're doing, see what's going on, things like that. But during a rough season, I'll say it that way. During a rough season, um, pay attention. Who's showing up? Who's showing up for you? All right. That's all I have. Be good, be blessed, and that's bye for now.